Hi, I'm Lucy. I'm a third year at the University of Exeter and I'm a member of the Christian Union there. Each year the CU has an events week and a personal encouragement from it was that one of my friends from first year who's never been to a CU event before came to one of our evening events. We had good conversations and he took home a copy of Mark's Gospel to chat through with his Muslim parents.
I'm Becky, I go to St Andrews. Just an update on our missions week. One of the really encouraging things for us was being able to serve around 200 lunches every day to students. Which was just really great, especially in the context of the lunchtime talks, which were really encouraging and challenging. And I think just gave people an opportunity to really think about what was being said, but also a chance for us to think about what we believe.
Thank you so much for praying for the Durham Christian Union's Events Week vision. It was really encouraging to hear the gospel faithfully explained to loads and loads of people who came into a central marquee. It was really encouraging to speak to people who hadn't heard of who Jesus was before the events and afterwards had heard of what the gospel meant for them. For me, it was really encouraging to see a couple of my mates come along as well. Thank you for all your prayers.
I'm Finn, I'm in my third year at Edinburgh University. I was part of the Missions Week there this year. We had loads of amazing stories of people hearing about Jesus for the first time. There was one guy in particular who came along to Missions Week and gave his life to Christ after about a year of coming along to church with a friend and not being able to overcome his barriers to his relationship with Jesus. So he became a Christian on the Friday night, and then amazingly on the Monday he agreed to give his testimony at our Central CU event, which is incredible.
My name is Ellie and I'm a third year student at the University of Derby. And one of the stories I have from Missions Week is that there was a third year student who was only planning on coming along to one event because that's the one that his friends said they were slightly interested in coming along to. His friends came along to that event, but actually they became really interested by the topic of real and more questions, and they ended up inviting some of their friends along. And off the back of that, this third year student from the CU actually ended up going to every single event. And it just shows that God does have a sense of humour. And it was a really great time full of great conversations.
Hi, I'm Becca.
I'm Samuel.
And we're both at Cambridge studying engineering. This year our events week was called Life is a Meaning in the Mess.
It was really encouraging seeing how God worked through this. I had a friend that refused to come first half of the week, but I finally begrudgingly dragged him along, and afterwards they thanked me for bringing them, and they were really interested in what the speaker had to say about Christianity. We had a very long conversation afterwards, so I'm hopeful that leads somewhere, but pray we were able to carry on conversations.
Yeah, I sadly missed most of the week because I was away on placement, but I was there on the final day and I spoke to loads of people at my college, which was very encouraging.
Thank you so much for your prayers for the Evangelical Christian Union based down in Exeter. And possibly the biggest thing that came out of our events week is an article that was published in the student newspaper Expose that picked up on an answer given by our visiting speaker Andrew Satch. The question that preceded the answer was along the lines of how an LGBT person might respond to some of the biblical teachings they find in the Bible. The article in God's Goodness was published after the CU was given a chance to give a 400-word response, which UCCF were phenomenal in helping us write and craft. And generously in God's goodness, that is as far as it went.